My name is Moran, and I'm a visual artist from British Columbia, Canada. I'm currently the artist in residence at the Ranger Station Art Gallery in Harrison Hot Springs, BC, which is about 2.5 hours east of Vancouver, so it's a pretty big change of scenery. It gives me a lot of free time to work on projects. Part of the requirement of being the artist in residence is working with the community. It's the idea of being accessible to the community to encourage creativity with everyone from kids to adults. Working with kids has provided the opportunity to see people in like a purely creative state, free of sort of overthinking everything, which I could relate to the way I work. Working in sculpture was sort of like starting over again, because after sort of being burnt out from studies at university, I kind of took a hiatus where I wasn't really feeling creative at all. So when I sort of felt the urge to sort of do creative things again, it surprisingly wasn't painting or drawing or printmaking, which is my main area of study. It was none of those that caught my attention. It was something fresh and new. Having the freedom to sort of work within a different medium without any sort of preconceptions, any proper ways of doing things, I think that's what has allowed me to sort of move in this direction. Kind of the idea of painting buildings and building paintings, in the sense that a lot of these sculptures themselves are made from old housing materials and stuff, and the paintings themselves are generally sort of constructed out of materials instead of just being plain square canvases. The beauty that comes with the age of the material, it's something that you really can't buy, you can't really purchase it. You could try to fake it, but you can always tell. I remember where some pieces come from more than others, mostly based on the experience of acquiring them. So for example, this particular material here, I think it shows up a couple times in the piece. That was probably one of my greatest finds. The amount of stuff I already have cut is probably somewhere in the couple of hundreds of pieces. think it's sort of inevitable once you sort of fine-tune something on a smaller scale. You want to challenge yourself and see if you can actually do it on a larger scale. So that's sort of what's happened with this most recent project. Having the opportunity to build larger than I ever have before has sort of shown me that I am capable of doing it. And now I'm sort of curious myself to see if I could go any larger.